This is Rusty. Welcome back to Prison Architect. I've played the game on a little bit to put the keyboard protectors on everything I did last time. So all of that's done, and I've also run this grant on. So we're only waiting for the bananas now, which are 16 hours away. So that's not too far away. A little bit of this wall. Is this just the... Oh, it's just the paving slabs. I'm sure we'll be building over it before long. Right. And I've had a little idea. I don't know if I've got room to do it over here in Death Row or if it's appropriate there. So we'll include it in our main build. And let's get cracking, shall we? We've got all of this space. I did say I need another wall, didn't I think? After doing all of this. Because this is enclosed. Oh, look, they can get... Oh, no, it's closed down. So families can't get to this fence to chuck stuff in. That's okay, yeah. It's okay. I was just doubting myself for a second. I hadn't done it right. So that's all enclosed. Right, so that's good. And now we need to build another one. That's at least 12 away from the boundary so that we don't have any issues. So I'm going to... Do we need the wall? I think just build the building. I think they can throw it in the building. Like, imagine it's a drone flying up to the window and then just delivering stuff inside the window. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1. Yeah, that's right, that's what I want. Oh yeah, that's right. I was going to put forestry inside that, wasn't I? So let's get cracking on that. Oh, good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And we suddenly turned into Sesame Street or something, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Did I miscount there? Come on, Rusty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, 10, 12. 1. And that goes all the way along there to there. That goes from there. Yeah, because that's all open, so it has to carry on. Around the other side here. That's about right. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1. Oh. Now we could have quite a lot of trees coming in when I actually zone it. Well, not that far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1. Okay. That built straight across that path. Let's go to doors. We need some more doors to seal that in. 1. And at the other end, taking me quite a while to do all that. 2. And then we need double visitor doors. I should have put double visitor doors at the top. 1. Is there any wall there? Have I left it open? I think I've left it open. Come on, close. I want to see there's a wall behind it. There is. Right, that's okay. I'm going to dismantle that and replace it with double. Yep. And these ones come in this side, and I'll do the same up here. That one, these one there. That's gone. And now we put that one in. Lined up with the pavement slabs. So it's extremely easy for visitors to get into the facility. You go through reception here. I must have been in reception. They're guided into that way, or they can go out this way. But if they do go this way, they end up here anyway, and can rejoin this flow. But if they want to go straight on, they can just go out the side door, as can the people who are rejected. They'll be asked to leave the prison politely, but firmly. And now we want to do our room forestry, which is going to take a lot of planting. Pretty sure it looks like a tree. There it is. It looks like a chopped down tree. So I've left one space plus. That was going down one more on that side. Plus the walkway. Well, a good one. It's grown up this. Wonder how many foresters this is going to take. Quite a few. I missed that bit out because that'd be silly putting some there. We've got a huge forestry. There's actually two forestries now, surrounding the entire prison. I think I can switch off lumber export, I think. Well, I might have tried it last time and not been able to do it. I can't remember now. Oh, once it's planted, you could always take the zoning away. That's the funny thing. And just be left with a massive forest that they've planted themselves. And then we stop there. It's going to take a while to catch all that up. That's a lot of trees. So we can see that. Why are we spending this concrete? I thought we'd finished the wall. No, we haven't finished the wall. To self-sufficient grant finished. I didn't notice how much we got at the end there. I've forgotten. We can do that, but not yet, because I haven't built the cleaning cupboard. We can do that one. I wouldn't mind trying to get the visitor booths working again. So we can hook all the phones up. Speaking of phones, I haven't hooked up the ones we've got, so let's start with that. Because I can do that while they're building. So I put some in... I thought I put some in here, the holding cell. I don't see any though. I'm putting in the yards. Yeah, I did. I think you'll be able to handle 5, okay. There's no more in there, is there? Those are the 5 phones. There aren't any others. Yes, I think so. The thing about phone taps is it's tempting to attach lots and lots of phones to them. But if you think how the cameras work and how the door servos work, it's generally 8's the efficient number for those, or less. The phone taps, you might think 8's the maximum you ought to attach because they cycle through each of the phone lines to see if anybody's speaking. So you don't really want more than you'd have for doors or cameras so that they're monitored permanently. I mean, he's listening to the phones, there's nobody here, so at least you can get some practice in then. Now, who actually does this? Gardeners or workmen? I think it might be gardeners, so let's get some gardeners. I've only got one of them. I'm going to need a lot because I've planted a big forest tree. There we go. And the workers will remove the lumber afterwards. There we go. Off they go. Planting it. Path between material and job blocked. What by? Another plant, probably. So let's start planning ahead because I'm really bad at planning. So we've sealed in everything. Now we need to work out how this is going to work. So we've got plenty of room here for a large reception, which can be visitors and prisoners coming into the prison, which can join up here. And then we need a corridor through the prison. Oh, why have I made that? 5 internal. How wide is this space here? 70. Obviously, we don't want to go all the way to the edge. 1, 2. That's going to be 66 then. Half of which is 33, obviously. One too many. Right, so we're inside the main prison. And from death row, we're going to have... And from visitor reception. Well, this is... I don't need a visitor reception. I don't need 2 of them, do I? We'll make that the holding cell then. Yeah, we'll put the holding cell here. Probably going to need more than 1 of them because we've got different categories. So we've got criminally insane, and we've got ordinary intake. What's that? They need to be processed and brought into the rest of the prison. We're going to need some holding. We're going to need some solitary cells for new arrivals to be processed, so we don't have to walk all the way down to a bank of them. Let's plan that in at the beginning. Let's say we could take 20 at a time. They usually do something on the way in, don't they? So plenty of solitary for arrivals, and then they can be taken into the main prison. Oh, perfect. Works out perfectly. Right. So now we go into the main prison. If that's that, we'll put two separate doors like that instead. Not there because of this solitary, Rusty. That works. So we have just work out the cells. So we've got a corridor coming in. 1, 2, 3, 1. There's a row of 3. Low quality cells. One slightly larger cell at the end, I guess. We do want to step the quality up as we go through. So that's block 1. We have 3 gangs plus ex-gang members plus protective custody to think about, so it gets a bit complicated. Let's hope that's all going to match up. So that's one of the blocks. Make sure you'll marry up, like I said. It takes a while for this to work with the death row filtering in to a main prison centre, because they've got to do their parole and then be brought across here. So we know what's going to happen there. So there are 3 gangs we have built so far. 2 blocks and 1.5 block we were just working on for gang people. So gang 1, gang 2, gang 3 there, segregated from each other, in the block at least. What I discovered in my previous attempt was that I had a lot of redundancy by trying to give them all entirely separate buildings. So what I'm doing here, and of course in the series that almost collapsed, but I cheated so it didn't. That preceded this one. We started again. I've had them in all the same block, but I didn't segregate the cells. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 4 blocks. So we've got gang 1, gang 2, gang 3, and ordinary maximum security. They need facilities to go to, particularly the gangs. So we need, on the back of here then, isn't it? Offices are 4. Classrooms and stuff are a bit bigger than that. Chapel is a bit bigger than that. So it needs 6 for chapel. There's one more square. Is there anything that's a 7 by 7? Or 7 by anything? Down here there'll be. You're just a 4 by 4. You're a 7 by 7. I thought there was something. But you're the only one that is that big. So I'm... Well... If we have space for a 7 by 7... like that, then we could choose to use it, can't we? So that's that side of the block. And then this side are other rooms. So 7 by 7. That's the gym. It's only a small gym. Parole is 5 by 5, but it's now 5 by 7. 2, 3, 4. Don't really see them getting to parole. 1, 2, 3, 4. In fact, no, we'll assume that they're not going to get to parole. But they will want to go to a chapel. I can actually mark these out so I know what I'm doing. So that's going to be a chapel. No, I can't. No, I can't do that. Then they need the tattoo removal room, which is only a 3 by 2, but it's going to have to be a 3 by 7 now. Or 2 by 7. 3 by 7 will look a bit better. So we've got psychologist. No, gym, psychologist, tattoo removal, and a classroom. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 by whatever, 7. On this side, what do you need on this side for all these people? Well, we haven't got a meeting room yet. Let's try and remove violence. And a common room. So I suppose we could have a large common room there. And that will be our first part of the prison, because we won't have any ex-gang members immediately. What brick do we want to build it out of? This is all maximum security. There we go. So that is part 1. Part 2. This is part 3. And this is part 4. I did plan that like that, yeah. So then we need to put the door on it so they can get in. Large jail, red. So we haven't done any ex-gang here yet, because they've got to go through the programs to become an ex-gang member. But they are mixing with ordinary maximum security here. And from there, now the way I'm doing it, I'm hoping means I can block off here and make this maximum security, but this corridor shared, so I can move them down to medium as we progress. At medium, we want slightly better cells. So we'll start with 3 by 3s, and we'll have 3 by 4s at the end. Look at the trees all growing. So because I've had them plant them, they're a staggered pattern where I wouldn't have planted them like that. They've chosen how to plant them themselves. I was disappointed though. In actual fact, we haven't put the canteen and the kitchen in yet, and the laundry. They need to be somewhere here. because we've got medium and minimum after this. So, canteen, kitchen, laundry. So I'll just tag it on while we're still going. And they're all going to be here. Yeah, 12 should be wide enough. While all of that's happening, let me share yeah, I have done all of the... oh, that's the grant one, isn't it? Yeah, it's the mod content. Don't need to worry about that. But what is it? What is it? Now we get down to medium, we can add in a shop. And because we've got a shared corridor, if I put the shop front on the shared corridor, the maximum security people can come down to the shop. We have quite a lot of guards in the shared corridor though, because it's high risk doing this strategy. What's the population going to be? What for planned in there? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20 on that side. That's 40, 80, I think. I think I've planned it to be 80. Now what we'll discover is we've got, besides medium and minimum, criminally insane and 2 protective custody. So we've got protective custody for ex-gang members and general population protective custody for everybody else. There's some trees already ready for export, look. I've got an exports, haven't I? I've set one up. It's down here. Yeah, I have. So where do we put protective and criminally insane? Criminally insane, maybe over here. And protective down the side, perhaps. Put 2 of them. We could have one here, and then criminally insane at the top. That might work. Hopefully we won't have that many of them because of the way I'm doing the playthrough. But they do need somewhere to go. They should be far enough. I don't think they'll be able to climb on there if they wanted to. There's 3 tiles there and 2 tiles there, I think I left, didn't I? Or did I butt that right up to it? I butted it right up to the path. So there's 1 space there and 1, 2. I think there's 3 spaces there. Look at those lights. That is one heck of a building I've just built in one go. And we're not done, because we've got the walls to put inside. There you are. Whoops. That's a lot of solitary we can handle in one go. Some more lights to remove later. Let's do the side there. Now we have an internal building, of course I can actually mark the rooms so I don't forget what I've decided. No. Because it's done that, we'll do that. I could have put a fight club in, couldn't I? That works for maximum security and gangs. I seem to have missed a bit there. Maybe there's an autosave going on when I hit it. Not there, there. Thank you. That's all that bit done. I'll do it all the same again over here. Now, because I'm doing custom walls, of course, I can't clone. Oh, it's gone too far. I'm avoiding drawing the entire wall all the way down because they're going to get trapped if I do that. They always do. I don't want to be messing around with deployment. Switching it over to unlocked. Which way around did I do this? There. I haven't actually done these ones yet. That's right. Missed. Come on. At least because I'm quite slow clicking, they're catching me up. That looks like I've done all of that. Now the last bit. Wait, it's not because I've got the other stuff I've just, haven't I? What was this supposed to be? Common room, wasn't it? Did I say? Well, it looks like we're having a common room in a fight club, isn't it? I've realised. Let's work out how big the fight club has to be, and then what's left is the common room. Five by five. Put it there. One, two, three, four, five, one. I'm going to put a keycard door on here. I hardly ever use them. Where are your keycard doors? There, this is it. Keycard door. So we'll put tracking belts on people who are allowed in the fight club. We could do that with... No. No, leave it at that for now. Then all of this down here. So what did we say this was? Kitchen. I usually build kitchens in white wall, white tile. We've got a kitchen. Or laundry, whichever. So laundry, maybe kitchen, this one. And then the canteen over there. This is the canteen. Which we will do. Let's give them something different. But I don't know what. We don't want them to have a better grade yet. Actually, we will... use this for the canteen. Classic green. A bigger doorway. Missed. Now I've got a piece of wall missing. Classic green again. Right, so room choices. We know what the canteen is. Let's do these one first. That one was the canteen. Then we have the kitchen next to it. That's the laundry. Laundry, 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 laundry. There you are. No. No. Oh, ah. Go back to the kitchen and put that square back in. That was the gym. Gym. Where are you? Down the bottom somewhere. Must be. Well, I can see the tattoo removal room. And that was that small one. There's the meeting room, which I think I said was going here. Then we have the classroom. Where are you, classroom? There. So you were going to be that one, I think. Oh no, we had the office, didn't we? Oh, that's an office size. I've got space for 2 classrooms. So we can run lots of courses. Right, so I think that's right. So that was the gym. Ah, chapel. That one was the chapel. We've got a temple to the body and a temple to the mind next to each other. And that last one is the common room. There you are. And up here we had, all of that was solitary. Oh, hang on a second. If I'm bringing... No, it's fine. They're not coming in here. I changed my mind, didn't I? I changed my mind. They're not coming in here. So we've got 2 holding cells then. I suppose we could have a shower. No, we'll have 2 holding cells because one can be protective, can't it? No, they're not coming here either. We'll have one for gangs and one for not gangs. Yeah, that'll work. Right. So this would be a good place for metal detectors. In actual fact, what we could do is have a series, series of them, to prevent the old "it's just gone off, I'm going to sneak through before it resets" trick. I'll do that. That should be enough of them, I think. So doing this means it's very difficult for prisoners to get through without setting at least one of them off. That's reception, that last room. There's visitor reception. Reception should be above it. There it is. Right, so we just need to furnish it all. And all of those cells. But the thing about the cells is I can do a couple and then paste them. I need to move those lights though. So, quite a few problem lights across the cells. We go to objects. We'll just have them quickly dismantle. Looks like they're all going to be wrong, doesn't it? In the cells. Dismantle all of the lights in the cells, please. I should actually go across the wall as well, like that. That's right. Dismantle all of those. And up here, are these okay? Yeah, but we need to put some more in the ones that don't have a light. For make it look pretty. Make sure they all have one. We're not animals, and neither are they, so they get to use a toilet while they're in there. But I'm not going to put a shower in there. They are, after all, just arrivals, if it works as intended. It probably won't, because I haven't put any solitary here for this block. That many benches. That's the holding cells done. We don't need any more than that in there. But what we can do, actually, is we'll put phones in there. You can use your phone. There's a little trick you can do with phones in holding cells. And that is give them each a dedicated phone tap. So that they're always being listened to. So people go in the holding cell when they first arrive and use the phone to satisfy their family need. And then all of their traits are revealed. It's a nice little trick. If the holding cells behave themselves. Alright, so then we want an office desk. We'll put back here. With the office chair. And a table or two. So we'll set them over. A bit of space between. There. So that's those set up, apart from not having doors. Oh, I missed a bit of wall off. How did I do that? Right, so now they can have doors on. They're fine. Red. And we can put on secure doors onto the solitary cells. You can use either, but if they're in there any length of time, This ones means they get fed. So the secure door is still a solitary door, but it's got a food meal slot in it. Which will come from the canteen that it's assigned to. Right, so let's do all the rooms down here for fun. Fight Club only needs, I think, the Fight Club ring. I think it's actually separate from the boxing ring. Is it its own? Oh, it's just a fight ring. The same thing. Oh. So we'll do that, and they can have a water cooler. What else would go in a fight ring? We'll just add a camera. We've got a water cooler. We'll add a camera. Common room. Well, we only really want chairs in this common room because it's maximum security. I'll have to give them a bit more than chairs, but this means they can run programs. So let's put some plants in there to brighten the room up. These won't change the grade. A fan probably would. Oh, yeah, it's big, so it has already. A fan is not on the list, so we can put a fan in. -1 knocks the grade down 1. Phones are fine in there. There it is. Put radio in because it'll fill the whole room rather than the TV. Put that over here. And the reason I only want it to be basic and not get too high a score is because this is maximum security and I want them to go to medium and pass their courses. I don't think we can run more than 20 in one go in these meetings. 3, 4, 8, that's 24. Let me just check the programs to see how many people can run on a meeting room program. All rooms, meeting room. Animal therapy, conflict therapy, reform prisoner consultation. Okay. That is 20 places. Okay, so that's enough. Reformed prisoner consultation. 12 places. What was the last one? That's chapel. How many can go to Fight Club? 6 places. Is it conflict resolution? Yes, it was. There it is. 12 places. I'm sure there's another one I just read, but no, I forgot what it was. Oh, infirmary. I forgot the infirmary. Really not that one. conflict resolution. That's the one I forgot. And auxiliary conflict resolution before prisoner consultation. Actually, I think I did look at it. I did. So that was 20, that was 12. And then reform prisoner consultation was 12 as well. Right, so they're both 12. That's what I got confused over. So I have plenty of chairs in there, that'll do. Don't need any more. Gym. Okay, yes. The gym can have a treadmill. We're not trying to max out the grade again. We can have a punch bag, fan, a water cooler. And a weights bench. I think there's one more thing I wanted in there. We'll do it the other way, shall we? We'll filter by the room. Table tennis in the gym. So, of those, we've got the gym mats or dumbbell rack. I'll call it a day. I'll put in, because we've got the weights benches, dumbbell racks. Chapel, that's easy. Down, please. Thank you. So we've got an altar. Put it on this side. And then pews. Actually, let's put it over here. Give an odd orientation. And some prayer mats. Which we'll do here and here. We've got something nice decorative in here we can put in, candelabras. A little bit ambience. Tattoo removal room only needs a tattoo removal machine. Right, because I've got that open, it's not letting me move over. Oh, it didn't do it. That did it. Classroom, easy to do. But it's only small, so we're going to have a few desks in here. Now, we do quite like the idea of people passing these courses. So, whatever we want in here. So, we need an office desk. A blackboard. aka a chalkboard in some circles. Bookshelf. And a water cooler. And we can make them in glass walls, but although I wanted to have a better chance of passing, I don't want to put the grade too high because it's harder to get medium security up a grade. And then also minimum if I put too much in it. So I forgot the infirmary. Have I got room if I shrink the laundry down for an infirmary? Yeah, I think I have. So and it uses the same kind of wall as well, so that's good. In my book. I think I already built the morgue, so that's already in. So laundry's big enough, infirmary, just need to put that room on there. There we go. And that needs hospital beds. That's not a hospital bed. And medical beds actually is what they're called in the game. I don't see it filtering to it. Well, there's the first aid station. So we can start with one of them. My kitchen would have one of them. In fact, in this kind of prison, everybody should have one of them. Definitely the Fight Club. Common room, meeting room. Yeah, people kick off in there all the time. Jim's got one. The chapel shouldn't need one, but again, people kick off in maximum security all the time. And one each in there and there. Yeah, fire extinguishers. That's something else we'd have in every room. And fire alarms. Near the door. To facilitate egress in the event of an emergency. I'll put these in here even though we haven't built them yet. Fire alarm. Which there. Kitchen's going to need sprinklers. So is the laundry. Did I do all the protection over on death row? I wonder. I can't remember. I'll have a look after I finish this recording. Probably need one in this corridor at top and bottom. Is that where I was going to put the doors? No, that's fine. Everybody around here is alerted. Here. Yeah. And in reception. So everybody has an alert if there's a fire. We'll put that inside, although probably in a prison they'd be outside. Actually. Nice little corner to tuck one there. So that's good for now. So fire sprinklers. This section doesn't need that many because there's not much flammable there. That corridor is just for safety to get out. Want to be able to escape. Kitchen, I don't know where everything's going yet, but I'm going to guess. Put a few down the side here. And there's probably going to be sinks there, I guess. So I'm assuming the fridge is going to be here. And make sure it's well covered. In fact, I'll just do that. Plenty in there now. So the machines are probably on the side. So they're well covered. That should be good. We only need one in the middle, really. And this corridor isn't protected yet. Is that there, did I? One over. It's in line with that wall. Let's open that door. Close enough. And there. So I've thought ahead. Oh, canteen. And we have fire protection. Well, we will have one. We've got water on. So that's all of that. Next room. We've decked out them. 100 machines. We said we had 80, didn't we? So it's going to need 2. start with. That's 64128. And that means 4 ironing boards for those. 1, 2, 3, 4. And they need 4 baskets each. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. That's perfect amount for them. Medical bed. There you are. Popped up at last. Now we want the EEG in front of each bed. Unless it hasn't loaded in. It has loaded in. I don't think I switched it off. I have no idea which way around that is. So it's facing that way. I think it's that way we want them. And when they're in, we have to actually enable them. I'm pretty sure I've done that back to front. Try again. I don't want to put it on, I just want to look at it. So that is facing the patient, and that should be facing the doctor. Like that. Then we want the belt boxes, that's the medical box. And the medical monitor. Is it called a health monitor? Yes, it is. And that needs connecting to the tracking monitor. Which goes in the security room. I might move it down a bit later. Depends how many phone taps we need. Right, so you're in. Connect you. To you. So that's connected. Somebody's watching it, but it's not actually running yet. Kitchen. Right, so cookers first. For 80 people, I think we need 4 cookers and 8 fridges, I think. 2, 3, 4. I did try the tall fridges, but I'm not sure if they will cause me problems. So I'm going to go back to our old favourite. Because we know they work. Then we need 2 sinks. Maybe 3. Probably 2. Should we put 3 in? Bit of redundancy just in case. Yeah, why not? And then bins. So there's one of the bins. And then we need the recycling bin as well. That's that one. Canteen. Let's make sure we've got enough serving tables, because I always want to build these. It's definitely going to be enough. Tray dispensers. Make sure they don't run out. Do that like that. Right, so now we've got 3 serving tables plus extra trays. That should cope with 80 prisoners without any problem. Them on that side. I've just... Is that one away from the door? Yeah. So that goes there. Then the benches. And done. That's the canteen. So maximum security is built. You need to set the deployments up, and to do that I need some more doors. Have I finished all the doors on the other rooms? I don't think I did. So, restore red. Right. To do this, I can shut down when I lock down. That's got a keycard door in it because it's Fight Club. You can only go in there if you've got to chuck him out. Except they'll get let in if they haven't. Right, now it's the jail doors. Now, let's do here. Set these up, and then we can clone them across. We can clone the gizzards across. Objects. Then train, and then showerhead. That's all the basics. And then after that, we need, what do we need? The doors. We need the doors. So it's the red door again. Oh no, I did put them on. I did do them. So after that is the lights, because I took them all out. But they can go there. I'll put them there. One square away from the door. In a consistent manner. These are going to need door timers. What setup did I use before? Did I set one door timer up in here? I did. What did I set it to? It's open every time except for sleep. That's good, isn't it? That's what we want for these. So these are open every time except for sleep. Oh no, you know why that won't work. What haven't I done? I haven't put a server on them. That's in utilities. Of course. And while we're here, we'll have to put prison doors on. Just outside, wasn't it? And the only cells. Put some on there. Put the servers on now. Lock that down in an emergency. So that one goes that way, that one goes that way. I'm sure that's spun round. That's right, that's how I wanted it. So we have our cells, 4 of them. Let's put the rooms designations on those. So it'll copy across when we do the others. Right. Quick build, custom, clone. So we're doing these 4. And they're going there. These 4. That's better. Then these 2, not the wall. There. Ah! Oh, it started it, look. These things happen. It's not a disaster. Yet. one block. Ah, that's where we want our threes. Threes. With a TH. Something's gone wrong with that. Ah, they've already built it. Here we go again. That one's right. Alright, so I need to put a wall back in. That's how quick they are. One little slip of a mouse. Before you know it, an entire wall's come down. They're at least got the door in the middle, so it's going to work. Then back to walls. MaxSec, and rebuild that. There we go. Phew. It's a lot of infrastructure we just built. Other security levels will be coming up with the prison from the other side. So what we need to do, actually, because we want these for maximum security only, some of these, not all of them, is determine which ones are maximum security only. So that one is, that one is, that one is. Those two are. Tattoo removal is. I think that's it. And then the cell blocks themselves are. Yeah, well, maybe. Oh, it has to have a gym mat in there, otherwise it won't work. Well, it is called a gym, I guess. It's okay. Got room for a couple of gym mats. There we go. Let's have a look at our utilities. How do we get that across here? The nearest one is there. Just branch that up the road a little bit. No, actually, it comes in here, doesn't it? That's onto the back and down to there. We'll go straight through there. Down there. It comes all the way down here. And goes along there and there. It's probably going to need to come into the common, whatever this is. Is it a common room? I think it's a common room. No, or is it the canteen? That might reach in there. We'll wait and see. That needs connecting. That needs connecting. That's a classroom. That's probably going to be fine. I'm just going to run it in slightly. That's the laundry. This is the kitchen. I'm going to move that. So I'm going to do this. Actually, I want that there. Like that. That'll work. That's all the fridges. So I want the fridges permanently connected, like that. I never put sinks in. Oh, yeah, I can see them flashing. But the ovens, I want to be able to switch on and off. That needs to come out. Oh, I'm going to be switching that off as well. I'll sell that directly, like that. So we need to go across to wiring in order to make this work. And where are you, switch? Where's the power switch? Is it an electrical? Yeah, it's an electrical. I'm going to switch you off. Do the same with this, can't we? We went for that light. Just reroute this a little bit. So that can go in there. That can be switched off at night. We go along here. That can be switched off at night. That can be switched off at night. And that's good. Yeah, that's good. So everything else was on at night, wasn't it, when we did our door timer? And now we're doing the opposite. We're switching everything that I've just put switches on off at night. So we need a NOT gate behind that door timer. We'll just invert it rather than putting a new one in. There it is. So if I put a NOT gate there, we'll invert the signal. And then when it's sleep time, it will send a false to the NOT gate, which will invert it to a true. Hang on a second. It's open. No, it's right as it is. Leave it as it is. Don't touch it. We want it open when it's not sleep. That's right. All of these things. Now the kitchen is actually technically slightly different because do we switch it on 3 hours before they wake up? I do need another door timer for that one, which we can fit next to it. There. It looks like a clocking machine. Oh, cooks are clocking in when they arrive. I don't seem to have many workers on site at the moment because they've got a lot to do. So what I'm going to do is pause the game and let it play out until all of this is constructed. Got a lot of materials turning up. So look at all of those there. I think I've filled the delivery area. Yeah, I have. So they can't unload anything. I'm going to have to just put a temporary delivery zone to get the rest unloaded. That would explain things, wouldn't it? So can you now expand all of that, please? And if they can't unload, then they're also not loading either. My exports aren't going out. So let's scroll down and see how it's doing. It's not too bad. Yeah, it hasn't backed up too much. We've just noticed in time there. Right, so we'll continue with plan A, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.